Welcome to another coloring book flip through from France. I also received this beautiful book from Art Therapy series. I know that in this series there are a lot of nice books and they are printed on good paper with nice binding. For me, that's the first, so I was really curious. It's quite strange that they didn't put the name of the artist on the cover, only the name, so it's Nature. Book was illustrated by Diane Dufour. You probably know her name because she already created many books about fluffy animals, so many books in this series. Just don't know why they didn't publish her name. She definitely deserves it. On the first page, I was very curious to test paints. You know that I don't mind to use first pages in the book for art supplies test, especially when we don't have a special page. So as we have all pictures dedicated to nature, I decided that of course it would be nice to do backgrounds with watercolors. It would be much quicker to color. So I randomly tested several paints which I consider helpful for doing landscapes or nature background. A little bit of ochre maybe for desert, a little bit of green and a little bit of turquoise blue for water. I was quite satisfied with the result. There are no those ugly dots which quite frequently we have even on thick paper. No, everything went well. I tested on my regular Ukrainian paints. I think that more professional paints like Van Gogh, maybe they would even behave better. The only thing I noticed is that, as usual, after drying, paints slightly lost the vibrancy, but that's okay because I need them mostly for the background. But when I started to look carefully at these pictures, I realized that it could be actually a very good practice for using only watercolors on this page. Pictures, they have quite a right amount of details for being able to color them with watercolor paints. There are several pictures which I like a little bit less, like this one, where we have those stylized animals, you know, Mille Marotta style, and also stylized flowers and leaves. I prefer more realistic pictures like this beauty. That's what I enjoy to color, what I consider really a very beautiful picture. But of course, I don't intend to color it from the first until the last page with the amount of book which I own. So if I have majority of nice pictures, I am completely happy. And that's why I tested paints. I think that if you do quick background with watercolors, then you enjoy doing grass and dragonflies. With pencils or maybe with metallic paints, it will be much quicker and result will be more interesting. In my opinion, when you use mixed media, again, watercolor for water, maybe intense for fishes, everything looks more interesting when there are several mediums, several textures. Look at this beauty. This bird, it can't select what to eat. Maybe lemons, maybe some other fruits which just look like mandarins, so maybe that's apples, and doesn't matter. So pictures, they are not very detailed, as I said, perfect for relatively quick coloring. I do love this sketchy style, very nice. Lines, they don't look completely black, it's more like 90% gray, and I think that it also will be nice under the layer of paints. These pictures I don't like. These are really nice. Just a little bit of ochre for the background, and you can enjoy doing various lizards, maybe chameleons, and another beauty. Really very nice. I think that actually here I can use for the stones, for the mountains, my set of Derwent graphitins. Some pictures you can simply do with pencils, maybe they don't require any background. And of course I enjoy coloring various interesting birds, some tropical, unusual birds, unusual animals. The only disadvantage of this book is I didn't find capybara here, and it's my favorite animal. But look at these beautiful veils. Very beautiful composition. I really like it. So I need capybara. Another really nice. I do love how she added those tropical flowers, exactly what I mentioned. You can easily recognize them. Nice balance between realistic and slightly simplified drawing for animals. It could be quite easy to color. And yes, I definitely can see that water-soluble pencils, watercolor paints can be perfect media for this book. And it's another one which I absolutely love. Just look at their almost smiling faces, and look at the fox, and look at the owl. Very nice. Again, they look realistic, but because of their faces, also a little bit cartoonish. Very nice mix. Another beauty. Really lovely. And look at this one. It immediately became one of my favorite pictures when I made a first look to these pictures. So this one is also very lovely. And another one. I can imagine doing all those ginkgo leaves with watercolors. It could be very interesting. Shades of yellow, shades of olive green colors. It will be perfect for January and February when I need to color some winter, icy, snow pictures, but without Christmas elements. I do love that we have animals from different countries, from different parts of the world, and also underwater, and that's another one of my favorites. Look at these cutest llamas. They are absolutely adorable, and especially this one, looking behind the cactus. Dolphins and Egyptian and Greek old cities. Quite nice. Of course, I prefer such pictures, a little bit more detailed comparing to this one, but sometimes you need to relax and to color something more simple, or sometimes you need to test your paints, some new color combos, some new blends, so why wouldn't we do it not simply on sketchbook page, but somewhere on the page with leaves or page with pattern. Very lovely. And again, without watercolor, I can't imagine this picture. Look at this majestic eagle. Really, very beautiful. Cute tigers. Adorable pair of birds. I absolutely love them, and maybe they will be one of my first projects. I did picture with such birds last year, and I really enjoyed coloring them. It was in mythographic series. Now I can do picture by Diane Dufour. I never mind to color bats. For me they are, well, quite frightening, but at the same time cute. I wouldn't want to meet them in real life, but on pictures I don't mind to color them. And yeah, that's chameleons. Somehow I would love to color them with Inktense pencils. Some fishes and flamingos. I absolutely love flamingos. They are so fun, cute, adorable, unusual, like cosmic creatures. So I was happy to find them. I really love quality of the book, really love size of the book, and I'm happy that I added new artists to my collection because it's my one and only book by Diane Dufour. So really good series, this Art Therapy. Thanks for watching. I hope that you also enjoyed this book.